Weldon here. Are you like me? Does the past seem to be filling up your top half by sucking stuff out of your bottom? Figuratively. I'm just trying to create an air of profundity here. Tonight could be the experience that changes my life. Call me?
Previously on Caitlyn.
Got a certified return receipt letter via snail mail. Personal invitation from the man himself. The one and only Mountain King of the Trolls, Dobragubin. Must be the train. Getting in to see this guy is every troll's dream. Yep, folks, your host is at last going to get the praise I so dearly deserve. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the phone down over here somewhere so you all can watch me get what I deserve. Whoa, hey! Like, what's happening, yo?
You appear before me dressed as a clown. Why? You disgust me, troll.
Thank you, sir. I don't mind.
That was not a compliment. To prove your unworthiness, you will be annoyed by 3 texts. 3 months, 3 shows, 3 texts. Expect the first 1 month from tonight, when the bell tolls at 10 p.m. EST.
Yo, mobsters! This is Caitlyn, the monthly live stream where our focus is once again making you miserable. My very hide depends on it. This is month 1/text 1 in a series of 3 texts coming our way from my underworld overlord, the king of the trolls, and one hell of a mean guy, Dobragubin. Boy, I'm sick of that. Look, that text should be popping in as soon as the 10 p.m. EST bell is done tolling, and trust me on this, people, the bell tolls for me. So I gotta watch my tail like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Like a balloon in a porcupine picnic. Like a unicorn in a... Oh. What just happened? I must have ate bricks.
Great tricks.
I hate tricks.
You play tricks.
In grade 6.
It's the Metrix.
The what?
The Metrix of your mind. Do you want to know what it is? I am the zeitgeist of Tortious past, and the Metrix are everywhere, all around us.
Metrics? You mean like centimeters, millimeters, kilometers?
Not exactly. Metrics make even less sense than that, and they are everywhere.
Like soccer and that Baby Shark song?
Yes, even now, in this very cave, you can see it when you look at your cell phone, or when you turn on your laptop.
Okay, how about when I do this? Is this part of the Metrix too?
Unfortunately, yes. You can feel it when you go to sleep, when you wake up, when you go to the bathroom.
Is that what that feeling is?
It is the very thoughts you pull over your own eyes to blind yourself from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Weldon. You were hatched into the bondage of your own thoughts. Hatched into a prison that you cannot touch, or taste, or smell.
Ha! Yeah, well, clearly you never been around my cave the morning after goat curry. Oh, it reeks! And as for taste, well, all I can say is I licked the walls once, and the next thing I knew, I was on the Staten Island ferry doing the hokey pokey.
That version, your version of your past, must be deconstructed. Unfortunately, no one can simply be told the metrics of their mind.
That's exactly what Dr. Fauci said before we did 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
Yes, he's one of us. This is your last chance. If you wish to once again become a member of Troll Society, you must go deep inside yourself. Literally. There's only one way in. After this, there is no turning back. You go with blue and the story ends. You wake up in your cave and believe whatever you want to believe. You go with red, you stay here in Weldon land for a while, and I show you how deep the troll hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
The truth? That's a big pill. Gonna be hard to swallow.
Yes, about that. It's not exactly a pill.
Huh?
It's a suppository.
Ooh.
Down the hall, second door on the right. I did mention you'd have to go deep.
I'm good right here.
This is the deconstruct. It's a loading zone, the place in your mind where you load everything and then change it all around to be whatever you want.
Kind of like an Amazon warehouse.
We rent it out to them during Christmas season. If it ever happened to you, it's all here. Is it really so hard to believe?
Is this real?
What is real? How do you define real?
Jeez, this is hotter than Jeopardy during Tournament of Champions week.
If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell and taste and see, then real is simply what goes on in your brain. Or in your case, something else. Maybe. Here you'll see the world you have forgotten. Your world as it was since you were hatched. It exists now only as part of a neural repression that we call neurosis.
Well, if it's in the past, wouldn't it be called old rosis?
You've been living in a dream world, Weldon. A world where that little joke is funny. It's time to look inside, Weldon. Welcome to the dissertation of your real. As soon as young trolls are hatched, their parents immediately begin the task of psychologically training them to become curmudgeonly adults who love misery.
I don't understand. Trolls never know their parents.
Oh, they know them all right. In fact, trolls shower their young with attention and affection ad nauseum.
What? I don't remember any of this. Except maybe the nauseum part. And besides, it all looks so happy.
Yes, that's the idea. But wait for it. You see? Just as young trolls are getting used to all that emetic emoting, their parents disappear forever.
What the hell? That's so mean!
Of course it's mean. We're trolls. It's formative troll training. What do you think makes us want to live alone in caves and treat everyone like dirt for the rest of our lives?
Wow.
Sure, that's in our nature, but it's nurture that lets it out to play.
Okay, but wait a minute. How come I don't remember something as downright low-down indecent as my own mother ditching me when I was a kid?
You don't remember because it didn't happen to you.
Huh?
Your mother left before you were even hatched. You were never abandoned because you missed the heartbreak of knowing happiness only to have it snatched away from you.
That sucks, I think.
You had to make up your own bitterness and disgust all by yourself. True, you are very bitter and particularly disgusting.
Gee, you think? Evidently I spent 10 years sitting in the same spot for crying out loud.
And yet there is something missing. That all-important reprinting of imprinting on your mother's face.
And I thought those were blueberry stains.
This absence of bonding and bond-breaking has left you with a neurotic borderline tendency and a proclivity towards being pathetically nice.
So that's why it was so easy for Sam Jones to turn me nice?
Exactly. Well done.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Simply put, you must find your inner defiled child and let it run wild.
Oh, will you help me? Can you help me?
You don't need to be helped. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
Why the hell would I want to go to Kansas?
Just read the lines as written, will you? Let's try again. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have? Then why didn't you tell me before?
You wouldn't have believed me. You had to learn it for yourself. What have you learned?
That if I ever want to go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own cave, because if I do, the Troll King's gonna barbecue my ass.
That's the sum total.
In toto?
In toto, too.
Okay then, I'm ready to reprint. There's no face like Mom. 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 Oh, Mobsters, it's you! Oh, I thought I'd left you. Left Cave-In. And that's the trouble. And you, and you, and you, and you were there! Even though you weren't invited. Was it a dream? I don't know. It seemed like a place. A real, truly live place. And some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was absolutely horrific. But just the same, all I kept saying was, why the hell would I want to go to Kansas? Because this is my cave, and this is my bed, and you're all here. Oh, and I'm not going to leave here ever again. Unless I got to go to the bathroom, which I kind of got to do right now. So just talk amongst yourselves. I'll meet you over at my keyboard. I'll be right back. Oh boy, that was intense. Whew. So was the therapy session. Wow, how weird. And after all these years of searching for misery, it was right here all along, right here in my cave. I just had to play my part. Therapy. Who knew? Wow. So, I mean, it was like a life-changing experience to go through that. So, okay, here's what I want to know from you mobsters tonight. What is the most life-changing experience you ever had? What happened that made you see something like in another way and changed how you moved forward in your life? I mean, it could be something really miserable, you know? Yeah, that can change things. Something irritating like sand in an oyster, you know what I mean? I mean, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, here's what you can do. Go sit all day on a nude beach with no beach towel and you will have sand in your oyster for days. I ain't kidding. But even so, that very irritating sand becomes a pearl. A beautiful pearl. And what do we do with pearls? We drill tiny little holes in them and hang them around our neck. So tonight I want you all to take your misery and hang it around your neck. Well, that's not exactly what I want you to do. I just want you mobsters to call me here at Cave-In and tell me all about your most life-changing experience, okay? Because, boy, I sure just had one. Okay, let's go straight to the phones. What do you want?
It's Karachi.
How are you? It's very nice to talk to you. It's been a while.
I know it has been a while.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going okay. I just had a very weird thing happen. I don't want to get too personal, but have you ever done any therapy?
I don't think so. The closest I've come to that is talking to you.
Maybe my destiny is to be a therapist.
Well, you got some good practice.
That's true. I'm getting pretty good at talking to people. But you know what? Did you see what happened to me last month? I'm just now recovering from the burns. Whew.
Yeah, I'm sorry about what he did to you. He seems
I know,
like
it's tough.
I'm not going to say it here.
He's not a nice guy. Not a nice guy, but that's his job. That's how he got that position in the first place. I just got to be meaner, so, I'm going to have to be meaner. So I want you to tell me, what is the most life-changing experience you ever had? Because I just had mine.
For me, it might be the first time I tried gulab jamun. I'm kidding.
No, that is a life-changing experience.
Really? How did it go for you?
Oh, I loved it. I was all sticky. My fur was all sticky for days. I just kept eating gulab jamun syrup over and over and over again.
I know. Once you eat one, then you can't get enough of them.
Oh, no, you got to keep going. And, this is weird, I know, because it's supposed to be warm, but I like them cold.
Just like your heart?
Just like my syrupy heart.
Tell people what it is. I mean, for
gulab jamun? Well, it's like these little dough balls. What is it actually made of? I don't even think I know.
I think it's powdered milk.
Yeah, I think you're right. Powdered milk, and probably everything has lentils in it. I don't know whether that does. Anyway, it's incredibly sweet. If you have ever had pecan pie, it don't even get close.
I have not, but I mean, I'll take your word for it.
Oh, listen, pecan pie is very sweet. It's sort of the same idea, but gulab jamun syrup, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, man, good stuff. Listen, everyone's job, if you don't know what we're talking about, is to go out, find some gulab jamun and have it. And be ready to crash afterwards.
Yeah, it was like, I'm not going to finish teasing you about that. I found out once that you like it from some source. I'm not going to say where, but
it's okay.
I thought I'm just going to keep teasing him until...
Listen, you know what? There's a lot out there in the press about me. And one of the things that leaked out was that I like gulab jamun. Kind of depressing for a troll because I'm not supposed to be sweet, but boy, do I have 2 sweet teeth.
Hey, we all have weaknesses. Don't feel bad.
I know. I think mine actually was becoming nice for a while. I can't really do it, you know?
I mean, you tried, so I mean, I admire that.
I failed, and that's miserable, and so misery is back. I gotta be miserable.
But you know, either way, being nice or misery deserves a reward. So in addition to gulab jamun, how about I suggest something else for you? Would you like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there's another Indian, Asian, sweet, whatever you want to call it. There's a snack, it's a sweet snack. It's kind of like a cross between a funnel cake and a pretzel. It's called jalebi.
I know, jalebi. I've had it. It's a little bit crunchy and a little bit rock and roll. No, it's very, very good. Yeah, I've had it.
Okay, so you basically pretty much come across everything then. If
I go like where all the Indian food is, I eat all the sweets first because I want to make sure I have room for them.
So then, like, you've pretty much done my job for me.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to do your job. I don't even want to do your job. But you get, listen, it's been a while, so all your reminders are very appreciated. Yeah.
I'm glad to do it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. All right, well, I'm being too nice to you, so I'm going to have to let you go. But I am glad you called because I really needed something to cheer me up like, you know, Indian sweets.
I mean, it worked. I'm happy it worked.
Oh, yeah.
Until then.
Oh, yeah. You can't be in a bad mood when you got Indian sweets. Unless you got a toothache or a stomach ache, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm glad you called. Thanks. I'm going to say thanks, even though I'm not thanking people, okay?
Okay. I'm going to say no thanks then.
Okay, no thanks to you. Bye. Yeah, Karachi. Indian dessert. Woo-hoo. Have a nice hot goat curry, and then go for your gulab jamun. Oh, baby. Ras Malai, like that one too. Okay, anyway, here we go. Next. What do you want?
Oh, well, this is Tenacious Lee from Toronto.
Hello, Tenacious Lee from Toronto. How are things in Toronto?
Well, other than the weather, it's actually all good.
Other than the weather, you said?
Yeah, it was unusual.
Oh, you know what? You're breaking up on me a little bit in Toronto. I hate that, but I love hating it.
Yeah, it was, so what has actually happened is that, we actually had snow in Lake Bay.
That's very weird. Must be global warming. I love it when it gets cold and it's global warming. Anyway, wow, that's strange. And you're gone. Okay, well, that's the way it works. That's what you get for being so tenacious.
Yeah, I apologize for
you're back. No, you're back now. You're back now. Keep talking. Oh, this is really annoying. I love it.
Ugh.
And now you're gone. And you're back.
Sorry about that.
See? I pointed.
I sincerely apologize for the surprise outage on my end.
Oh, was it on your end? Which
it was on my end. I apologize.
Oh my goodness, Tenacious Lee, you are tenacious.
Well,
I thought if I wanted you back, I had to hit the backspace button. Anyway, glad to have you back.
As I was saying, as for my life-changing experience.
Yeah, I need to hear this.
Up until the time I was 10 years old, I could not speak like a proper human.
What did you speak like? Like that? That's very quiet. That's probably it. You're giving me an example, aren't you? Yeah, I see how it works. Wow. This sounds like a very fascinating story, my friend, but I ain't going to hear it, am I? No, Weldon, you're not going to hear it.
It's my internet again.
Oh, that's
Anyways,
okay. That's okay. It's not tenacious. Mr. Lee, I have to tell you something. With all due respect, buddy, it ain't your internet.
Well, I don't blame you.
Does not belong to you.
Oh,
So
I
you are therefore not responsible.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know about that.
Yeah, I just want you to know.
All right, thanks. So, anyways, up before this whole thing happened, I was actually changed by the way that I was 10 years old. I was actually convinced to start speaking like a proper human being because prior to that, I was nonverbal.
Oh, wow. Now, wait a minute. Okay, because that's like a serious thing, all right? That is, you have given me a real, legitimate, life-changing experience. And you're gone. I think, you know what? I think you're slipping back into your 9-year-old self. Come on back.
Yeah.
Come on back.
Yeah.
Come on back.
I know this keeps happening a lot.
That's okay. You know what? It suits what you're telling me if you think about it.
Yeah, I actually.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably laugh about it now, but for all those, maybe there was nothing to say.
Well, except now, I was actually motivated to actually start being verbal when I actually changed schools.
Ah. What did you say? I hate this school?
No, that's not what I meant. So what I was trying to say is that up before the time that I switched to a private school, I could only speak in movies.
So whoa, I can't miss that part. You could only speak what? Oh, this is frustrating. And I love frustrating. Come back. I need to hear you could only speak.
So, which means that up until the time that I was actually 10 years old, my language is all about copying movie line after movie line, and then all of a sudden, I'm actually quoting off somebody saying what's coming out on video or something like that.
Wow.
So then,
you like spoke Hollywood.
Yeah, I believe my hobbies from before I was 10 years old actually paid off.
That's amazing. That is really amazing.
Because just like some people like it named, I always wanted to be a filmmaker, and a voice actor as well.
Well, let me ask you this. What convinced you to start talking?
So it was actually my principal down at the back of my private school. She was actually not really fond of the way I was behaving, so I started listening to her.
I understand. You should write a book.
She did not actually like the way I was actually clapping my hands or always saying stuff that is not deemed conversational or socially correct. So I decided to converse like a regular human being.
Wow. You just one day you started.
Yeah, and now look at me. I'm talking any other person would.
Yeah, on a lousy internet connection like everybody else.
I get these video cassettes from I would say about 25 or 30 years ago.
Yeah.
They've actually been teaching me how to read.
Oh, so you probably know some of these movies by heart.
And the way that they actually taught me how to read is that all those sing-along videos in which those were a thing during the time that they were actually available in stores.
Oh, yeah.
Is that they would actually have words on the screen as if they were actually teaching you what the words are actually saying to you.
Like they'd be on the bottom.
So it was actually through them that it allowed me to teach myself about how I could become, let's just say, someone who can actually speak more beautifully.
Yes, you speak very well. I must compliment you on that.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean because you said it very well. That you have given us a true life-changing experience. It gives me hope, even though I only heard like every other word. Or maybe you only said every other word. Okay, have a good night. Peep. That was that. I know, I'm poking fun, but that guy had a real life-changing experience. Tenacious Lee, Toronto. Yeah, not like being in Canada to make you want to talk. That means nothing. Okay, here we go. What do you want, mobster? Wow, everybody's got lousy internet tonight. I don't think it's on our end. Are you there?
Yo,
Oh, you
Bosco.
Hey, Basco! How are you?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, I'm healthy.
I'm glad you're healthy. You know what? You have an excuse to have lousy internet because you are like thousands of miles away.
Talking about the time zone delay, seriously.
I know! I'm talking to you and it's tomorrow.
I'm in the future.
You're in you. Wow, this is so cosmic. Let me tell you why. Because last month, see, I had this little encounter with, I'm not going to say his name because it gets messy, but the Troll King.
I've seen that.
You saw it, right?
Yeah.
He is sending me these 3 texts. I got the first one about the past. Let me guess. You think the next one's going to be about the present?
I don't know.
I bet it is. And then after that, guess what? It'll be all about the future. Ucha, 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 ucha. Where you live. Yes. Yeah.
Wait, are you asking me?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. You live in the future.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
I know it's no big deal to you. Yeah. But to me, if I lived in the future, I would, I guess I'd just be in the future. If
Probably you're in the future with me.
You know what? What's it like tomorrow?
Everybody in my home is not here, so I'm the only one in.
Oh, but today they're there, but tomorrow they're not. Wow, that's very, very confusing. Wow.
No, what I mean is I'm the only one at home right now.
Yeah, I know. I got that. I understand. Well, may I ask where they are?
My parents are working while my siblings, they are at school, and then
Okay.
yeah, my youngest one at daycare.
Okay, let me ask you a question. And your answer may be because nobody's home. What is the most life-changing experience you have ever had there in Brunei?
In Brunei?
Well, anywhere.
Is calling you considered as life-changing?
What's that? I missed that.
calling you is a life-changing?
Oh, you know what? It changes my life too, I gotta say. I don't know anybody else that lives where you live. I don't know anyone else from the future. It is changing my life to speak to someone who knows what tomorrow is already like. You know what? Maybe you and I should get together on the lottery. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll sort that out. Yeah, we're gonna figure that out. All right, Sha Sya. It's very nice to speak to you. Thank you for giving me a life-changing experience, okay?
That was so short.
What?
That was so short.
Okay, keep talking. I don't care. I got no place to be. Gee, she's trolling me now. Okay, you tell me. You say whatever you want to say. Make it long. Take your time. I'll just be here.
Last month it was Ramadan, so we were fasting.
Ramadan, yeah, I know. I heard of it.
That's why I didn't call you last month.
Oh, you don't have to explain. I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
And right now, it's Eid, which means like it's a Muslim celebration of just to celebrate the end of Ramadan and visiting family, friends, and it's a time for seeking forgiveness from each other.
Yeah. Well,
and enjoying some
whatever works for you.
And then
yeah. Let me ask you a question. Because I don't know all of this. How long does Ramadan last?
A month.
A month, a whole month. Would you say, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, would you say that Ramadan is a life-changing experience?
Oh yeah, why I haven't thought about that.
I'm getting smarter by the moment. Yeah, I think it is. I think it would be.
Oh my God, I'm so guilty. You make me guilty.
You don't have to be guilty. I'm just saying, that's got to change your life. For one thing, you don't eat for a while. That would change my life.
Yeah, and
just the fasting alone.
That, it's not just fasting. It's all about
No, I know that.
Spending time to reflect on your past.
Yeah. Reflect back when you could
nice.
eat. Yeah, I know. I
being
understand.
nice and humble.
Yeah.
And don't do some stupid stuff.
No, don't do stupid stuff like eat. What do you spend time with your friends, like with your family and friends during that time?
Well, usually
all sit around and listen to your stomach growl? Yeah? Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, you're a fun person. You are a fun person. All right. Look, I know it's been too short for you because you're in the future, but I'm going to have to move on to some other people here, my little person.
Oh, by the way, one last thing.
You take your time.
I just want to say I'm sorry for everything, for my wrongdoings, and my bad thought towards you. Yeah, it's one of those.
You didn't do anything to me.
And I just want to throwing away my guiltiness towards you. I mean, I want to,
Okay.
honestly, I don't want to.
Help. Does it, whatever you're saying and whatever you're trying to say, I have no idea what it is.
Sorry. It's just that I don't want to treat you. I don't want to being so disrespect because.
But
Oh my
okay.
God! It's been.
Let me explain how this works to you. Let me just explain. I understand. I don't want to interrupt your long apology. I just want to tell you that you can do no wrong with me. I'm a troll. I'm used to it. I've had a lot worse. You are not a mean person. You are not a mean-spirited person.
I'm glad to hear that.
I know you are. I know you are. I'm not supposed to like that, but you are just too nice. And I mean, not too nice, just nice enough.
Wow, you're so honest.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to let go of the past and go with the future. That's my whole thing tonight. It's so fortunate that I spoke to you from the future, okay?
Yeah, that's what we're what do you call this? That's what we're celebrating about, like forgetting the past and then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. In my own way, I see. That's why, isn't it interesting how you and I end up talking to each other just when we're both trying to do that? I know there are no coincidences in this. It's very. I broke my keyboard. Very cosmic.
Oh.
Very cosmic. I'm only doing this because my neck hurts. All right, listen. You have a wonderful future, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Oh yeah. Oh, by
Okay.
the way, next month I have my birthday.
Oh, no, really? What day? Oh, you mind if I ask?
June 6th.
Okay. I want to say, even though I'm going to get in trouble for it with the troll people, happy birthday, okay?
Thank you. Terima kasih.
Okay. Good night and good tomorrow. Bye. Wow. She had a lot to talk about tonight. We haven't talked in a while. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She had a better internet connection than Canada, and she's in like Southeast Asia someplace. Woohoo! Brunei. If you don't know where Brunei is, Google search it. Check it out, and you will see the home of Sha Sya, Adariana, with some other names attached too. Okay, here we go. What do you want? Hello.
Hello,
Who's this?
Caitlyn.
Hello, Caitlyn. Wow, we got the international call plan going tonight. How you doing?
I've been mentally scarred.
Oh, well, gee willikers, that's pretty serious. Is it something we should talk about on, like, broadcast?
Yeah, let's just say I thought Scooter was underage and seeing him dance on
that.
page just...
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that has just left a really bad impression on my brain.
Lots of people are not going to
I'll
know
be
what we're
scrubbing
talking
that one for the next 50 years.
Caitlyn, lots of people, and I have no idea what we're talking about, and that's okay. Oh, my goodness. Australia, how's things down there underneath? You know, I just realized that Australia should be the place that they go in Stranger Things. Do you see Stranger Things down there? Yeah, they go to this place called underneath.
Down Under.
The Down Under, that's what it is. Yeah, it's Australia. Every episode, they end up in this place called Australia. Very strange. That's why they call it strange.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Big Bird getting kidnapped. That's
Yeah,
Also another
that's not the
strange
best thing that could happen. Being kidnapped is not a good idea. Okay.
Yeah, my security teacher literally thought it was me who stole the Big Bad costume. I'm like, no, it's not me.
No. Whatever that was. Hey, listen. Okay, gotta ask, what's the most life-changing experience you have ever had?
Probably meeting one of the Bee Gees.
Oh, you met the Bee Gees?
Well, yeah, I met one of them.
Which one? B or G? Which one?
Barry Gibbs, so
Barry
the
Gibb.
only one that's still alive.
Yeah, that's true. He is still alive. It's always better to meet them when they're alive. It's much harder to meet them afterwards. In this life,
He's
anyway.
such a nice guy.
Yeah, I bet he's a nice guy. Did he come up and say, "Hi, how are you"? Did he have that like high voice thing?
Really?
No?
It was kind of a mixed accent because he grew up here in Australia,
Oh,
lived
that's
in
right.
the UK, and also lived in Florida.
Wow.
So his accent is a mix of 3 different places. So yeah,
Australian,
that's kind of
Floridian.
interesting.
What's the third one? Floridian, Australian, and where?
English.
Oh, yeah, right. The British people. That's pretty mixed up. No wonder he talks with that high voice.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's funny because, they went through that whole phase where they would go, "Ha!" all the time. And everybody loved it. They made a lot of money going, "Ha!" all the time.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Hurt your head, but money came in. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I always say. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just like Einstein said. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, look. Obviously, that anytime you mention Einstein, it's a conversation stopper. All right, Caitlyn, thank you for calling from all the way down under where they do Stranger Things, and I will talk to you next time.
Talk to you next time, Weldon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, look, she had a life-changing experience. I forgot what it was. Oh, she met one of the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees. You guys remember the Bee Gees? No? Well, look them up and listen to that voice. Like that. They did that kind of stuff and made millions. I think they were even knighted by the Queen. Anyhow, okay, here we go. What do you want? Nothing, apparently. Oh, you're putting your mic on, aren't you? What do you want?
Hey, Weldon.
Hey, Quackers the duck. How's it going?
Miserable.
I always know it's you because when I first come on, you're not there, and I hear like this little plop, plop, plop of your little webbed feet coming over to your iPad, which you control with your beak. I know all about you.
You know me too well.
I know you too well. So,
Too well.
you're an objective duck. I would like to know, what is the most life-changing experience you, as a duck, have ever had?
Well, have you ever heard of this app called Vine?
So, have you ever heard of a Vine?
Yeah.
I have
there's
heard
this
of that.
app called-
Yes, I've hacked it many times. Yes, you go right ahead.
Well, there's this app that's related to it called TikTok, and
Yep.
actually, so a while back I created an account on TikTok. I didn't post anything. And then I decided to get some inspiration from people I knew on there, and
Right.
one way led to another, and soon enough I have over 5,000 subscribers.
How many?
5,000.
Holy caramba statement. Okay, I'm going to TikTok. Gee, Willikers. TikTok got you you're a duck.
Yep.
You got 5,000 people on TikTok as a duck?
Yep.
I got like 2 as a troll. Holy cow. You're making me feel bad there, but that's okay because I need to feel bad, Mr. Duck.
Yeah. So
I'm going to start calling you Mr. Duck. You got 5,000 TikTok followers. Gee, Willikers. That's a lot.
Yeah. So so about are you starting to collect misery every month now?
Well, of course. I got to get back to that. I'm in a transition time. I'm in transition. That means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but that's where I am. So you You lay it on me. Give me some misery.
So, way back in January, I couldn't call you. I couldn't call you because, it was very windy one day, and, we had this town, in the town I'm in, we had this giant internet tower on the firehouse, and, it blew over, and we spent a week without any Wi-Fi.
That's not easy. You said you spent a week without any Wi-Fi?
Yep, and
Because
I died.
The tower fell over?
Yeah, it was super windy, and the tower just fell over onto someone's car.
Yeah, super windy. Big S on her shirt. Let me tell you something. All I care about, besides your misery, is, was there anybody under that tower when it hit the ground?
Unfortunately, no, but it did cause a lot of damage.
So you didn't get squashed?
Oh, no, I wasn't here.
Let me ask you something. Are you a millennial duck? Because you seem very attached to the internet. I'm just asking.
I think Generation X, probably. I'm not sure.
You're a Generation X duck. Okay, look. Way back when I was hatched, like 10 years after that, when I finally got up and started walking around, there was no internet. The only point I'm making for you, Quackers, is if you never have it, you don't miss it.
That's good. That's miserable advice.
Which is why I believe, as a troll in rather bad standing right now, I think that's why I started hacking the internet, you see? Because I resented the fact. I'm confessing. Look, I did a therapy session, okay? I'm just getting this out. I think I resented people having the internet that I didn't have when I was a little troll. Or I just made that up because I'm out of things to say. That could be true too.
That can be truth too.
All right, so it changed your life. Okay, you've given me a life-changing story, Quackers the duck. I want you to be very careful walking under those towers or flying near them or whatever it is you do as a duck.
I usually fly, yeah.
Yeah, I know. You could get electrocuted. All right. Thanks for calling.
All right, miserable talking to you, Weldon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
What a miserable duck. I love him. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh, wow, that was a long delay. Hello, who's there?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. I thought wow.
I'm joking with you, Willen. It's me, Tyler Kutzbach from Ohio.
I kind of thought you were joking because I think Ronnie is doing the eternal dirt nap. Yeah. So what's going on? What's going on in your neck of the woods, as they say?
I don't know, but it's going well in Ohio.
Good. I like Ohio. Yeah, we talked about this once before, you know. Ohio.
Yes.
All right, look. The thing tonight is I'm trying to change my evil ways back to evil. So what is the most life-changing thing that ever happened to you? Something that changed your life.
Ooh, I have absolutely no idea.
Well, I know, but I bet it happened. Okay, look.
Yes?
If it hasn't happened yet, someday there's going to be something that happens, some experience. Like, I don't know, perhaps talking to a very handsome troll that will change your entire life. Going forward, you will see nothing the same way.
Okay.
You won't even want to be Ronald Reagan. Okay, I'm just warning you because it happens. May I ask how old you are?
I am 22.
Yeah, you just give it some time. Hit me about 47. Yeah.
What do you mean about 47?
No, it's about when my life changed. I started growing extra hair in my ears, stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You got something to look forward to. Hair in your ears. It's coming. It's nothing you can do about it. Death, taxes, and hair in your ears. It's coming. If you live long enough, you're going to get sand in your oyster and hair in your ears.
Just like like some water in the Ohio city of Zanesville.
Exactly like the water in the Ohio city of Zanesville. That's precisely what I mean. He took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah. Okay, look. You're going to I want you to call me back. I want you to think about something that's going to change your life, and then you can call me back next time, okay?
I think I know what could change my life.
You got one? Okay, I'm listening.
I think I want to visit all of the counties in the state of Ohio.
Oh, listen, that will change your life. Do you know, I bet you know a lot of those counties already.
I do, but there's still 7 left I still have yet to visit.
7? You've done all the counties except 7?
Yes, there's 88 counties in Ohio.
Holy cow. And you've done 81 of them already?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty life-changing. I have not done 81 counties in Ohio, so I have no idea what that would feel like.
You did 0 counties in Ohio?
I probably went through 1 or 2, but I don't know what the counties were. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, one of them is Cuyahoga County, which is Cleveland, and Ross County, which is Chillicothe.
Chillicothe. Yeah, I think I know about Chillicothe. Yeah, I like it with ice and some caramel syrup. Hey, let me tell you something. When I go through Ohio, all I'm doing is watching the radar detector. You don't know what I'm talking about, but
yes, I know what a radar is.
Okay, it's look. I don't mean anything, nothing negative about Ohio. It's a police state. You got to drive very carefully.
I've seen police cars around the interstates around Mansfield.
Yes, Mansfield and Chillicothe. And you know what? If there's one thing that cops love, it's Chillicothe.
And Mansfield's where they filmed Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I know a lady from there. Her name was Jane. Okay, look.
Yes.
You have now come up with a life-changing experience, Tyler.
Yes.
You have. And when you get to 80, did you say 88? 88 counties?
Yeah. That's the number of counties in Ohio.
When you get to number 88, you are going to call me and we are going to celebrate. Celebrate?
Okay.
88.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to do that again because I liked what it looked like. Celebrate 88. You like that, don't you? Okay, look.
Yes.
All right, you have a miserable night and you get to those other 7 counties, okay? You got to do it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Take it easy.
Okay.
Whoop. He's off to county number 82. I can just tell he's going to do it. That young fellow is going to make those counties. I have faith in him. Okay. What do you want? I'll try that again. What do you want? They don't want nothing. Nothing at all. Is anybody there?
Hello, Weldon.
Oh, hey, oh, wow. Yes. Hello, who's this?
This is Jone.
Jone. Bratton 222. I know. How's it going, Mr. Jone?
I'm doing good.
Good. How's your feet?
I just opened up. No, that's CGI.
You don't have a foot thing? You don't have feet? You are miserable. Oh, you're talking about that thing.
I do have feet.
No, listen, I don't care about CGI Sam's feet. I'm asking about your feet.
Yeah, I have feet.
It's a question that I often ask people because I care about your feet.
Well, thank you, Weldon.
Hey, look, I gotta care about something. It may as well be your feet. I don't care about, crying Ryan's feet. I just care about your feet. What is the most life-changing experience you ever had? And don't tell me it's when I said I liked your feet.
Probably the most life-changing experience for me was probably...
I hate when that happens. Okay. It always happens right when they say it was probably... Are you gone or you back? Either your mic's cutting out, your internet's cutting out, or your brain's cutting out. I don't know which. Good grief. Son, Jone, I want to know what your life-changing experience was. Okay, well, you know
My
what?
life-changing experience
you're back,
was
you're back.
about going to Disney World.
About going to Disney World. Yeah, trust me, buddy, that changed my life too. Ah, wow, you wouldn't believe. And I ain't going back. Okay, listen.
I remember riding.
You remember?
I remember riding. I remember riding Peter Pan's flight. It's probably one of my.
Yeah. I like the Peter Pan thing. I like Peter Pan. You know what else I liked that ain't there no more? Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Did you ever do that one?
Oh, I really want to ride that ride so bad.
I know. I think it's gone. It was a good one. I knew Mr. Toad.
Yeah, Michael Eisner removed it.
Yeah, well, you know, there's jokes in that too, but I ain't gonna say them. Okay, let me just say, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was one of those that you just always had to do. It was like the haunted house, but they took it away because they thought it was like too old-fashioned.
You mean the Haunted Mansion?
The Haunted Mansion, yeah, I love that too. I mean, I think that's still there, but not Peter Pan. I think Peter Pan's gone. I think Mr. Toad is gone. I think they went to the same place. What? You know?
Pans.
Yeah, I know pans. I have some in my kitchen. Okay, look. We're having some internet difficulties, people. This man on this other end of this phone, whose feed I care very much about, is having a very hard time with the internet. Son Jone, are you still there? No.
Oh, no.
Ah! Okay, I'm going to have to let you go. It's too bad. I like Son. Whoa. No, okay, it's getting weird. I'm really going to do this now. Sorry, Son Jone. It's just, I don't know what was about to happen, but whatever it was, it took you away from us forever. Okay, we'll try somebody else who paid their service provider. What do you want?
Well done. It's Bingel calling.
Yes, Mr. Durr. Maybe I just call you Durr tonight. How's it going?
Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there.
Good. How's that professor friend of yours?
He's doing all right.
Professor Scott? Right. Good. I always like to ask about the family. I don't know whether you're family or not, but you know.
Family of friends. But...
All right. Well, good. What's miserable in your life? Tell me something.
Mentally exhausted over the last couple of weeks. Just finished final exams last week. And boy, they worn me out.
I bet. What were you studying?
I took 3 classes this semester. It was an ancient history course, an accounting course, and a biology course.
Present, and accounting is the future. There you go. You covered all 3 bases. Ancient history. Is there any place where those 3 different things intersect for you? Like ancient history crosses over with accounting, crosses over with, what was the other one?
Biology.
Yeah. I mean, there's biology in ancient history, but what about accounting?
Yeah. I don't know whether that crosses or not. I don't know.
I'm only asking you because it is my job to spread misery, and you've already said you're really tired of thinking.
Yeah, I am, pretty much.
Okay, so I just added to your misery load. Well, the finals are behind you. How do you think you did?
I think I did quite well.
That's good.
Honestly.
The only thing worse is to go through all that mental strife and do terribly.
Yep.
I got to have my final exam last month with the Troll King. That didn't go so well. Let's just say I ain't going to be valedictorian. Do you have those in college or just in high school?
I don't know if we have them in college. I don't think we have them at mine anyway.
Seems like a high
I think it's just a high school thing.
Yeah. Because once you get past that, you think you're so smart, then you run into the college wall. You ain't no valedictorian no more. You're just dumb as the rest of them.
Yep.
Okay,
that is so true.
It happens. Life does that to you, you know?
Yep.
Just when everybody pumps you up, tells you can be special, tells you can do anything, bang.
Nope.
Not necessarily. But you know what? You're going to find something. You're going to either be an ancient history professor. I'd probably not, right? You'd probably be an accountant, right?
Yeah, I think accounting.
You could do that. Mess with other people's numbers. Have you seen the show Ozark?
I have not.
Okay, watch that. Watch like just the first episode, and you'll find out what it's like to be a really good accountant.
I'll definitely have to check that out.
Oh yeah, no, you got to do it. You got to do it. Be that kind of accountant and just duck and run. We're gonna reset. What is the most life-changing experience besides finals that you have ever had?
Well, really, it's just really finding out who I am. Honestly, I've been a very shy, very quiet person up until I want to say about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
There was a retreat I went to.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of us. We went up someplace. I don't remember what it was called. And it changed me. And then a week later, I went to Boston. So that was a completely different experience.
From where? Where did you start out to go to Boston?
Actually, it was a part of my Academy of Finance program. We went, a different group of people. We went through the Academy of Finance program, which sadly isn't at my school anymore.
That's very sad. Makes me sad to think about it.
I don't know. I don't know when they got rid of it. I know they got rid of it after I graduated 3 years ago.
Well, clearly you were driving the program.
I know.
They could not keep going without you.
They couldn't keep going. Well, they even started way before I did. I think they started, about 95, I think it was. They
Probably 95. Then you came along. Well, you just made it impossible for them to continue. Well, you know, many, you just did ancient history. Many people throughout history have had life-changing experience because they retreated. So I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Good way not to get killed on the battlefield.
I know, right?
Yeah. Battlefield of life. It's the metaphor.
Yeah.
Okay. I prefer metaphors to metaphors. Have a wonderful evening.
You too, Weldon.
Bye. Okay, we're going to do one more. Here we go with one more. Here we go. Round and around and around we go. And where it stops, nobody knows. Bang! What do you want? What do you want? Oh, they're Who's that?
Hi, Weldon. This is Mary.
I need to know.
Yes.
I had this I had this weird experience last month, and I've got to start practicing. I got to get back into the swing of things, get back into life. I mean, it's like coming out of hibernation, coming out of quarantine. It's like suddenly I'm back out in the world, and I've got to be the troll I once was. So, I did this little therapy thing. I'm still processing all that, but I know it changed my life. I'm certain of it. What's the most life-changing experience that ever happened to you?
There are a couple of things I could say, but one I think, 20 years ago when I was in college, I took a class from a professor who became my mentor, so I would say that meeting him was a life-changing experience.
You met your mentor?
Yes.
You know what? That's a good one. That's actually quite profound, is it not?
Well, thank you.
No, but no, I didn't mean that seriously. When you finally meet that individual in the world, who it is as though you were meant to meet them, and they share something with you that lets you move on with your life in a different way.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. I agree.
That is life-changing. Okay, but it sounds like it was not miserable. Any misery going on?
Well,
Oh, you were very shrill there for a second. That sounds like a yes.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. That's what I'm excited. They say when people talk to dogs, if they talk in those high-pitched voices, the dogs get very excited. I think I have a little bit of that.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, good. One thing that I missed doing during the pandemic that I didn't get to do because it wasn't safe was getting together with my friends for bar trivia.
Oh, bar trivia,
yeah. So, having been vaccinated, that became a possibility for me again.
Yeah.
Except that the place where we used to go to bar trivia, they're not doing it anymore, apparently.
Oh. Boy, that's no good. That's no good. That's kind of miserable.
Yeah, it kind of is. Well, there's another place where we could go to do something similar, but it's way over on the other side of town from where I live.
Yeah. Not quite so simple, huh?
No, it's annoying.
Makes you miss quarantine, right? Yeah, I know.
A little.
I know. It's better when you stay at home. Maybe you could, just stay at home and do it virtually.
That might be a possibility.
Can I ask you a question? I don't really know
Absolutely.
I know what trivia is because I live a very trivial life. But I'm just wondering, bar trivia. Did you answer questions about bars?
No, it's a game of trivia that you play at a bar.
Oh, so it could be like, McDonald's trivia, if you want it to be.
Yeah, it could be,
Gotcha.
I mean, it could just be random stuff,
Yeah.
or when we used to do it, they would usually have a theme.
Yeah. So that's the location determines the type of trivia it's called. It has nothing to do with the trivia itself.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Just trying to get it straight because one of these days I might want to do massage parlor trivia. All right, Mary. Thanks for the misery and thanks for the life-changing experience.
You're welcome.
All right, wish me luck. She's laughing at me, I know. Okay, bye-bye.
Good luck, Weldon.
Well, mobsters, it's been a night. A night to forget. Whatever, look. One thing I learned tonight is that the past is the past because it's already past. You know what I mean? You can post about the past, you can be pissed about the past, or you can be unsurpassed in how much you're harassed over your past. But at last, you'll be aghast at the vast amount of contrast you've amassed. All I'm trying to say is, if you want to have a blast, cast out your past. Yes, indeed. I mean, if you think about it, right now, there's no past. It's only stuff we remember, right? Yeah, it's not there. As for me, I am a troll, figuratively and literally, and it is my job and my credo. And yes, I'll go it alone. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me. Oh no, I will survive. Oh yeah, that's how it must be. Daring to try to do it or die, I gotta be me. Once I figure out what the hell that means, I'm gonna let you know. Get out of my cave!